It was a foggy night outside of the What's Next Houston studios. It was looking like the house of the living dead. Everyone was ready to have a bloody good time. So, let's have a skeleton of fun because this is What's Next Houston. Welcome, if you dare, to What's Next Houston. I'm your ghost host, Jimmy Sue Balco, and we're creeping it real this Halloween. It might be the most frightening time of the year, but at What's Next Houston, it's all about the treats and no tricks. During this show, we're going to count down Houston's 10 most haunted places, according to hauntedrooms.com. So, let's get started. Number 10 is a house at 2309 Wichita Street. It is said knocking and strange noises can be heard coming from the house, and a figure of someone has been seen wandering around the property. So, let's get started because this is What's Next Houston.
Today is the best day of my life, and I can't afford to miss this time.
Number 9 on the most haunted places in Houston is the Sam Houston Museum. People have heard footsteps and things have been known to fall off of Sam Houston's desk while they were visiting the museum. Are you scared of your drinking water? Well, maybe you should be. We talked to Joe Yonan, president of Infinity Water Systems here in Houston, and he told us about the quality of our drinking water. So, join us if you dare for a little Halloween scare. So, Joe, tell us what you think the future of water is going to be.
I love that question.
That's a good question.
It's
right?
really a good question. That was really good, well thought out. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Where was it 30 years ago? Were you concerned about the water?
Not at all. Not 30 years ago.
And today, how do you
Very
feel?
concerned about the water.
So for the last 30 years, it's been a concern, growing concern for people every day. As I mentioned before, I used to knock on 30 doors and maybe one person was interested. Today, I had 28 people are interested. What do you think the future is going to be like? You think it's going to get better?
The water?
Yeah.
No. I think it's only going to get worse. And I personally think that we absolutely need water purifying systems built into every home. That's just my own personal opinion.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you have one, don't you?
I do.
Could you live without it?
No.
And if I had told you this 30 years ago, what would you have said?
I pass. I don't need it.
Right. And today?
I absolutely need it and wouldn't be without it.
Exactly. And that's the whole point.
Yeah.
The future of water is it's going to be brilliant because of one thing. People are seeing the need for it. People are telling them, how do you live in this house without it? Why do you even go buy bottled water? I don't even understand that.
Right.
Yeah,
When you get the system built into your home and it's convenient and you know exactly where that water came from.
Yeah, I agree with you. Let me ask you a question. How much do you think bottled water costs in the store? A case of bottled water? $3, $4?
A case?
Yeah.
No, a lot more than that.
I don't know. I don't buy it, so that's why I'm asking.
I don't buy it either,
Yeah,
but I know
let's say
that a
$4.
bottle-
Okay. How would you like to have your whole year's supply of water?
And all you have to do is turn on this water faucet.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the store.
For the cost of 1 month.
So I noticed in this beautiful Coventry model home that they have your water filtration system built in. Are more of the home builders going to that?
The number one priority for the families, they want drinking water, purified drinking water systems. So the builders have complied. The builders are going with it. The builders are offering drinking water system. It's very difficult to explain our systems to you without seeing the system and how it works, and to compare against other systems. That's what's so beautiful about the mobile showrooms. So when you call and schedule the van, you can do it on the internet as well as you can do it by phone. This van will come out to your home and help you understand everything about your water, do anything that you would need, show you the equipment. And as you can see here, I want everybody to see the purification system that's right down here. This, when the doors are closed, keeps us sanitized at all times to make sure that this fan's a healthy atmosphere for everyone. But it has all the equipment, as you can see here, the reverse osmosis, all the different water softeners, the electronic water softeners. Over here it has the internet. All the information that you may want to take with you is available for you, and this van comes to your home so that you can make an intelligent decision what's best for you and your family.
Okay, team, so tell me, what do the people think of your mobile showroom?
When I open the van, they just wow, because we're the only ones that have the exact product that's going to be going in your house.
And we have a monitor inside of our mobile showroom van where we do a little, 10-minute class on how all these systems work, and they really appreciate that as well because they get a better understanding of how this product works and how they're going to be able to maintain it after we leave their home and installing it.
Absolutely a lot easier for them to understand what we're talking about, what we can use to help them with the quality of their water.
Thank you so much for being on our show, Joe. This has been so informative, and I thank you so much for being on What's Next Houston. Don't have a scary Halloween. Learn more about the water quality at your home. Call Infinity Water Systems today, and they'll bring out their mobile showroom to your home. If you have questions about the drinking water, email it to Joe at whatsnexthouston.com. And in November, Joe will be back to answer all your questions. So, number 8 on the most haunted places in Houston is the old Spaghetti Warehouse building. The ghosts are said to haunt the 2nd floor. When we come back, it's Welcome to Our Nightmare.
What do you think about the quality of your water?
Connecticut Systems, in my opinion, is the best because of their technology. I love their system. It produces up to 50 gallons of water a day. Water filtration systems for the whole house is non-electric, which I definitely like because I've had systems in the past and computers do break down, and I cannot say enough about their reverse osmosis system.
Call Infinity Water Systems now at 281-304-7873 and register to win a free water drinking system.
Marriage can be a beautiful thing, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Hi, I'm Jimmy Sue of Affordable Divorce Texas. We specialize in fast, friendly divorces where everyone wins. Divorce doesn't have to be stressful and be expensive. If your divorce is uncontested and you have no children under the age of 18, Affordable Divorce Texas can handle your pro se divorce for as little as $4.99 plus filing fee. All divorces are done under the supervision and approved by Equator L. Turner of the Turner Law Firm. Both parties can win, and divorce doesn't have to cost a fortune. Save your money for something fun. Contact us today at affordableddivorcetexas.com.
Anyone can have a party. Why not have a TXR paintball party? With over 20 years of experience in the largest field in the Houston area, TXR will provide a safe, adrenaline-packed day of paintball for your birthday or bachelor party, church, or group outing.
Have your party at TXR! Be the cool kid in school!
Welcome back. Number 7 on our most haunted places in Houston is the Martha Chapel Cemetery. It is believed that Martha Chapel is one of the most haunted cemeteries in the country. Spirits have been known to choose to tag along with people leaving the cemetery on Demons Road. When you get involved in an auto accident, it can become a nightmare. But what should we do if we get involved in an accident? Who better to talk to than the Bulldog, the Texas Bulldog?
I was coming from work and a truck van from a hotel, which I don't know if I can say, the hotel chain, just T-boned me.
Thank you so much, Attorney Adam Miller, for joining us on What's Next Houston.
Oh, Jimmy Sue, I couldn't be more excited to be here with you.
What do we do when we've been involved in a car wreck?
Jimmy Sue, the first thing everybody needs to do when they're in a car wreck is to find out if they're okay and they need medical attention. Ask yourself, are you okay? Does anything hurt? Then if there are people in your car, ask them too. Make sure you know that first. If you are hurt, then I suggest you immediately contact 911. Remember, there's also another car. Those people might be hurt as well. Check on them. The second thing that I would do if you were in a car accident is to pull over and make sure you're in a safe place, that you're not going to get hurt again. No other car is going to come up and hit you. The next thing I would do is contact 911 and make sure that either police and/or ambulances are on their way. While you're waiting, and if you can get out of your car, then I would go and talk to the other driver, get his name, address, phone number, his insurance information, take photos of his car, gather any names of witnesses that may have seen the accident, take pictures of the accident scene.
When do we know when we need to call an attorney?
You need a lawyer immediately, and if you're not going to hire one, at least consult one. And you can call me, Adam Miller, the Texas Bulldog, at 713-572-3333. We're here to help you immediately.
What other types of personal injury do you handle?
Generally speaking, we handle it all. If you're hurt, we're here to help. Automobile accidents are the easiest things for all of us to think of. But if you slipped or tripped and fell in a store, I'm here to help you there. If you were injured on the job, I can do that too. Anytime you're hurt by the negligence or fault of somewhere else or on someone else's property, you call Adam Miller, the Texas Bulldog.
Mr. Miller, I know that your principal office is in Houston, Texas, but how do we get a hold of you?
It's real easy to get a hold of me. I'm in the right north of the Galleria on Woodway, right off 610. We got free parking right outside. You need to call me, 713-572-3333. We have operators 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. However, I'm always online at www.texasbulldoglaw.com. Remember, we don't bark, we bite.
Mr. Miller, thank you so much for being on What's Next Houston.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure knowing you and being able to be on your show. I know all the wonderful things that you do for the city of Houston, and I thank you so much for letting me be a part of What's Next Houston.
Thank you.
If you need to get back to your everyday life and make those pay who wrong you, call Adam.
If you get in a serious accident and need to call an attorney, call Adam Miller at the Miller Law Firm at 713-572-3333. And remember, safety comes in a can. I can, you can, and we can be safe. Number 6 on the most haunted places in Houston is the Kings Gate Village Apartments. Some people insist that the ghost of a young woman haunts the apartment complex. Veterans, listen up. This is not scary. If you're a veteran and own a business, you need to join the Houston Veterans Chamber of Commerce. Let's learn more about them.
My name is John Cackley, the Vice President of the Houston Regional Veterans Chamber of Commerce. The Houston Regional Veterans Chamber of Commerce, it's a nonprofit organization that endeavors to come alongside veteran-owned businesses, veteran service organizations, and passionate patriot-owned businesses to help them kind of solve problems that they may or may not know they have.
The Chamber gives you that business community. It gives you people that understand exactly where you are and what you're going through.
Chambers of Commerce are oftentimes profit-generating organizations, and so they're looking for taking care of themselves as an organization first. This organization is a nonprofit organization, and they're really focused on that. And as veterans, most veterans have a deep sense of community and a deep sense of service. That same sense of service is applied to this Chamber of Commerce as well.
The real question to them is, what do they need? And we help resource and find things for them that will solve the problems that they have.
The Veterans Chamber is strategic and very purposeful.
They really want to get the veteran business owners out to the people who want to purchase items and services from veterans.
And they're there for you, and that is invaluable.
If you're experiencing challenges, if you're looking to try and figure out how to grow, give us a shot, and we will come alongside and do whatever it takes to help you be successful.
In addition to helping your business with the resources that can be real hard to figure out, you're going to have people come alongside you and help you with your goals, to achieve your goals.
How do you join? There's actually a website for the Houston Regional Veterans Chamber. It's a quick member link, and there's actually different tiers of membership you can select on. That will, you pick the one you want, or if you just want to come alongside and you want to say, you know what, great cause, I just want to be a donor, there's an option for that too.
It's time to get involved, and I know sometimes chambers have a difficult reputation. This one's a little bit different. It's more than just a social organization that's just trying to have fun together. We definitely do that. but they really have a good plan and a solid foundation in how to help you grow.
What a great organization. And to all you veterans out there, thank you for your service. Also, thanks to the Lone Star Flight Museum for allowing us to use their fabulous museum. Number 5 on the most haunted places in Houston is the Battleship Texas. People have reported hearing unusual whispers and chattering around the vessel. Others have reported seeing a red-haired sailor in a white suit walking about the ship. When we come back, another scary day for some is coming up. But don't be scared of Election Day this Tuesday. Get out and vote and make a difference in our country. Coming up, we meet a few candidates running for local school boards.
Do you know what to do if you've been involved in a car wreck? Stop. Don't drive away from the accident scene. Call the police. Take pictures with your phone. Get the names, the addresses, and the phone number of everybody involved. Get medical help if you're injured. Call the Texas Bulldog for a free consultation. Before you talk to the insurance company, make sure you talk to me first. Call 713-572-3333. The Texas Bulldog. We're ready to fight because we don't just bark, we fight.
What do you think about the quality of your water?
Saved us a lot of money, I think, from having bottle quality water right there from at our sink. You know, we don't have to go to the source. Our children and my wife deal with eczema, so it does help out tremendously with their skin ailments they have.
Once we were able to install the softener, it's made a huge difference in keeping her skin moist.
Call Infinity Water Systems now at 281-304-7873 and register to win a free water drinking system.
Welcome back. Number 4 on the most haunted places in Houston is the Houston Public Library downtown. Over the years, people have claimed Jacob Kramer, a former caretaker who passed away in 1936, can be heard walking around and playing a violin. My mummy always told me, before you vote, educate yourself. Learn which candidate you agree with the most and vote for him or her. Let's meet our first candidate running for Cy-Fair ISD School Board, Dr. Grace Horner.
Hi, I'm Dr. Grace Horner. I'm currently running for Cy-Fair ISD School Board Trustee Position 5. I'm a strong conservative Republican, and I stand for your values. I was born in El Salvador. My parents and I migrated to New York City, naturalized as a teenager. I decided I wanted to join the Navy and serve my country, so I did that in 2000. Number one reason that I am running right now is to recreate and to bring back a world-class education system for our school. Cy-Fair ISD should be at the very top. School board is absolutely important at this point because we see how the children's lives are being affected. Kids are the future, right? Seeing all the different disparaging family dynamics, all the different mental health statuses, all the different things that are taking place within each child. You know, it's important to stand and actually advocate for these kids and their families. There is a huge aspect right now of human trafficking, and most people are not aware of that. They understand that, you know, Houston is the #1 hub for human trafficking as it is. A lot of this is taking place in our school systems. It needs to be tackled. It needs to be stopped, okay? Children are being hurt, and that absolutely has to stop right now. But when you're using certain topics like implicit bias, when you're using certain topics like, you know, systemic racism, and calling it the gold standard of America, I mean, this is not who we are. This is not what America is. China's #1 right now. And we stand as a country on the world stage as 48. I mean, America is the strongest power in the world. Cy-Fair ISD is a golden nugget, right? So if as falls Cy-Fair ISD, falls Texas. As Texas falls the nation. So this is absolutely very important. November 2nd will be the next school board election. It's an extremely important election. Please vote for me. I'm Dr. Grace Horner, and I will be on position number 3 on the ballot. Please vote for me as action changes everything.
Next, let's move over to Klein ISD. Running for position number 5 is Kristen Cobb.
Well, Klein ISD won District of the Year this year, but if you look at the educational levels, the students that met grade level were 36% in writing, 42% in math, and 50% in reading. My name is Kristen Cobb. I'm running for Klein ISD position 5. So when I talk about those statistics, I think it's clear that we need to get back to basics. We need to focus on reading, writing, math, accurate account of history. These are the things that we should be focusing on. Everything else should be pushed aside so that we can prepare our children for the future. So the current board, they unanimously signed on to an equity resolution in July of 2020 when our kids were going back to school for the first time with mask mandates and social distancing protocols. And they thought that race was the most important thing to our kids at that time, when I disagree. At that time, race was really one of the most divisive issues that we could be making a resolution about, and I just wish they would have done something that had to do with the safety of our kids or the education of our kids instead. When you look at some of the training that Klein ISD has been giving to their teachers, the teaching and learning and leading staff, they had a training this year in which they were given 7 different books as a recommendation to read for the instruction of our kids. Those books included White Fragility, Why Are All the Black Kids Sitting Alone at the Table, How to Have Courageous Conversations About Race, and all 7 of those books had to do with race. And that focus on race is taking us away from educating our kids. I mean, we really need to focus on that.
My dad was forced to use the colored drinking fountains on the ships when he served in the Navy. He fought so that we wouldn't be divided like that again. Let's preserve the legacy of all those who fought against racial divides and stop dividing our nation.
My name is Kristen Cobb. I'm running for Klein ISD School Board, position number 5. Early voting starts October 18th and Election Day is November 2nd. Come out and vote for me. And if you would like to learn more about what's going on in your district, just visit my website, www.KristenCobb4Klein.com. KristenCobb4Klein.com.
Don't indoctrinate us.
Educate us.
Staying in the Klein ISD, running for position 2, is Matthew Skaggs.
My name is Matthew Skaggs. I'm running to be a voice for the parents, to give them an option on what goes on in the school board. Let them have a say on what's being taught in their schools' lives. The current board is basically a yes man. They don't do anything at all for the school district. They vote yes 100% on whatever is presented to them. They don't speak their opinion. If it's controversial or not, they all vote yes. The problem with the school board now is they just don't meet the parents' needs. It's all about their agenda. It's all about pushing what they want across. They say it's for the parents and for the kids, but it's truly not. When I get on the board, I would like to change where the parents have a voice, where they can come in, say their mind, or have a phone call or a phone number that they can call and actually have a board member listen to them. Some of the issues I care strongly about is CRT, what is being taught to our kids today, racism, mask mandates, injections. The past year and a half, we lost so much, and the first thing that the superintendent does when we come back is not say what we're lost, not to say what our kids lost and what we're going to do to get them back on. She's talking about George Floyd, and that's just wrong. What happened to him was wrong, but our kids don't need to pay the price for it. We want our kids to be successful. We want our kids to know without a shadow of a doubt that they can succeed without our government. My name is Matthew Skaggs. I have triplets. I was on the PTO board. I'm an executive director for a nonprofit that has kids, youngtalents.org. I'm asking for your vote. If you want to know more about me, go to mattskaggsforklein.com.
Don't forget and go out and vote on Tuesday. In our country, we have all the power. If we don't vote, we lose that power. Number 3 on the most haunted places in Houston is the Jefferson Davis Hospital. In 1924, the hospital was built on the site of an old cemetery. Ghosts of infants, soldiers, and other patients are said to appear regularly. When we come back, you'll see the cutest costume you'll see all year.
What do you think about the quality of your water?
Been great. The Connecticut systems are great. Me personally, the reason why I got it for My end was for my water heaters and my plumbing and my car.
Well, in our new house.
And the new house. The no maintenance besides adding salt on there. So really dual tank system, non-electric is what sold me.
Long term, it's a great system for us.
Call Infinity Water Systems now at 281-304-7873 and register to win a free water drinking system.
Anyone can have a party. Why not have a TXR paintball party? With over 20 years of experience in the largest field in the Houston area, TXR will provide a safe, adrenaline-packed day of paintball for your birthday or bachelor party, church, or group outing.
Have your party at TXR. Be the cool kid in school.
Do you need a place to relax? Find peace in your own backyard. Relax and feel the warm, soothing hydrotherapy of a Bullfrog Spa from Glacier Pool Supplies and Spas. For a peaceful body, peaceful mind, and peaceful home. Glacier Pool Supplies and Spas, Houston's exclusive Bullfrog Spa dealer.
Did you know that being a partner with What's Next Houston has a lot of benefits? Contact us to learn more about this absolutely exclusive marketing plan that will take your business to the next level. Number 2 on the most haunted places in Houston is the National Museum of Funeral History. Since 1992, when the museum opened, it has become known for some spooky activity. Coffins shake violently, ghosts yelling, whispering, and even crying in the coffins and caskets of the past exhibit. The Animal Justice League is a nonprofit group of volunteers that help save the lives of dogs and cats. Let's learn more.
Hi, I'm Kim Collado.
I'm Tara Pasegna.
I'm Amber Aiken. We are with the Animal Justice League, which is a rescue organization here in Houston that was founded to combat the stray population of dogs and cats.
So today's dog that we have is not Wonder Woman. This is Canella, AKA Nellie, and she is all ready for Halloween. Nellie is an American Bulldog mix, around 5 years old. She has been spayed, she is fully vaccinated. She loves people, loves people. We're completely volunteer-based. We run solely on donations, so we're always looking for new volunteers to help, new fosters to bring dogs and cats into their homes temporarily, and we're always looking for donors as well.
So visit www.animaljusticeleague.org to learn more about us.
Remember to always adopt and never shop. Plus, spay and neuter your pets. And now, the #1 haunted place in Houston. Scared you, didn't I? You thought I forgot. #1 is the Cinemark Tinseltown in the Woodlands. Built on the side of an old trailer park that burned down in 1971, some moviegoers have seen a man with a machete beheading a young boy. Thanks for watching Houston's newest premiere lifestyle TV show, What's Next Houston. That's it for this week. Happy Halloween, and always be on the lookout for What's Next Houston.